against more than you know, Mr. Bond.
What else do we know about this gentleman?
Nothing much, except his name.
Stay right where you are.
Tell me, does the toppling of American missiles really compensate for having no hands? Doctor, no.
Missiles are only the first step to prove our power. I'm a member of Spectre.
Spectre?
Spectre, Special Executive for Counterintelligence, Terrorism, Revenge, Extortion. The four great cornerstones of power, headed by the greatest brains in the world.
World domination. Same old dream. You won't get away with it this time, Doctor, no.
We have the chance of a personal revenge for the killing of our operative, Dr. No, because the man the British will almost certainly use on a mission of this sort would be James Bond.
This is the big one, 007. This damn thing could blow up into a full-scale war.
My government sees this as nothing less than a blatant attempt to gain complete control of space itself.
I am about to inaugurate a little war. This organization does not tolerate failure.
Who puts that sort of scare into people?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ernst Stavro Blofeld. We shall see a new power dominating the world.
Ah, it's your Spectre against mine.
Goodbye, Mr. Bond.
Your file shows no kills, Bond. But to become a 00, it takes 2.
How did you die?
Your contact? Not well.
You needn't worry. The second is...
Yes. Considerably.
The man was Le Chiffre, private banker to the world's terrorists, which would explain how he could set up a high-stakes poker game at Casino Royale in Montenegro. If he loses this game, he'll have nowhere to run. You're the best player in the service.
The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game. But if you lose, our government will have directly financed terrorism. I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed house.
You noticed.
I hope our little game isn't causing you to perspire.
It doesn't bother you killing those people.
Well, I wouldn't be very good at my job if it did.
How's our girl? Melted your cold heart yet?
James, get the girl out.
You're not going to let me in there. You've got your armor back on.
I have no armor left.
I've got a ledge. Down there. Would you mind?
To the right! To the right! To the right! You are a funny man, Mr. Bond. Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yes! 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 Now the whole world's gonna know that you died scratching my balls. Well, I died. I died? Yes. Because no matter what you do, I'm not going to give you the password, which means your clients are going to hunt you down and cut you into little pieces of meat while you're still breathing. Because if you kill me, there'll be nowhere else to hide.
Whatever is left of me. Whatever I am.
I'm yours.
The only question remains. Will you yield? In time?
Hello?
Mr. White, we need to talk.
Who is this?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
seguita da un'alfa nera in direzione delle cave. Esplosi colpi di arma da fuoco.
It's time to get out.
I was always very interested to meet you. I'd heard so much about you from Vesper. If she hadn't killed herself, we would have had you too.
Are you going to tell us who you work for?
The first thing you should know about us is that we have people everywhere.
I thought I could trust you. You said you weren't motivated by revenge.
I'm motivated by my duty.
I think you're so blinded by inconsolable rage that you don't care who you hurt. When you can't tell your friends from your enemies, it's time to go.
You don't have to worry about me.
Restrict Bond's movements. Put a stop on his passports. Find Bond.
How long have I got? 30 seconds. That doesn't give us a lot of time.
The two survivors. This is what she made us.
Well, everybody needs a hobby.
So what's yours?
Resurrection.
And I suppose that's completely inconspicuous.
Get in.
It's not very comfortable, is it?
Are you going to complain the whole way?
Oh, go on then, eject me. See if I can. Where are we going?
Back in time. Somewhere we'll have the advantage.
What do you say about a man like that?
3 months ago, you lost the drive containing the identity of every agent embedded in terrorist organizations across the globe.
I made a judgment call.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
.007 reporting for duty.
Where the hell have you been?
Enjoying death.
I only have one question. Why not stay dead? There's no shame in saying you've lost a step.
I'm your new quartermaster.
You must be joking.
Author PPKS 9mm short. It's been coded to your palm print, so only you can fire it. Less of a random killing machine, more of a personal statement.
Q.
007.
I want to meet your employer.
Be careful what you wish for.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
How much do you know about fear?
All there is.
Not like this. Not like him.
Just look at you, chasing spies. England, the Empire. MI6. So old-fashioned. She sent you after me knowing you're not ready, knowing you would likely die. Mommy was very bad.
So, 007. Lots to be done. Are you ready to get back to work?
With pleasure, M. With pleasure.
Ah, 007.
Q?
Please excuse the mess. Everything's a little bit up in the air, what with the changes and all. Couple of things to get through. Shall we get started?
Forensics finally released this.
What is it?
Personal effects they recovered from Skyfall. You've got a secret. Something you can't tell anyone. Because you don't trust anyone.
I always knew death would wear a familiar face. But not yours.
I was at a meeting recently and your name came up.
I'm flattered London is still talking about it.
It wasn't MI6.
You are a kite dancing in a hurricane, Mr. Bond.
Welcome, James. It's been a long time. And finally, here we are.
You had no authority. None. Mexico City. What were you doing there?
I was taking some overdue holiday.
I have a question.
Well, what's that?
Why, given every other possible option, does a man choose the life of a paid assassin?
Well, it was that or the priesthood.
Well, I can tell you that I don't trust you.
Well, then you have impeccable instincts.
If you don't leave now, we'll die together.
I can think of worse ways to go.
Ben, you're obviously crazy. Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
What's this?
It's coordinates. My father was scanning for a particular satellite phone. He's looking for someone. He was looking for him. And he sent me here to finish the job.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not. I like you alive.
I can look after myself.
And in light of the new information I've given him, he's decided to close down the 00 program with immediate effect.
You don't know what you're doing.
It's not personal. It's the future. And you're not.
You're a cocky little bastard, aren't you?
I'll take that as a compliment.
I wouldn't. This isn't over yet.
Get away from me! Why should I trust you?
Because right now, I'm your best chance of staying alive. This organization, do you know what it's called?
Its name is Spectre.
And do you know who links them all?
Me.
What's going on, James? There's not one person at MI6 who isn't talking about it.
Talking about what, exactly?
That what you did in Mexico was one step too far. That you're finished.
What do you think?
I think you're just getting started.
Magnificent, isn't she? 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. A few little tricks up her sleeve.
Do one more thing for me.
What do you have in mind?
Make me disappear.
Tell me where he is.
He's everywhere.
Look around you, James. Everything you believed in, a ruin.
If you go there, you're crossing over to a place where there is no mercy.
You're protecting someone.
Welcome, James.
You came across me so many times, yet you never saw me.
What took you so long?
Is this really what you want? Living in the shadows, hunting, being hunted, always alone?
I don't stop to think about it.
It was me, James. The author of all your pain.
Information is all. Is it not? For example, you must know by now that the 00 program is officially dead. Which leads me to speculate exactly why you came. So, James, why did you come?
I came here to kill you.
And I thought you came here to die.
Well, it's all a matter of perspective.
If I fall
try. I don't mind. I'll take it out. Whatever plans you make, there's no escaping time. Be sure to make no